welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through of this Vintage Parisian book that I just completed. And look at the cuffs. I made a couple of these. I have to show you real quick. They're super simple. This one is just fabric, and I use these vintage snaps. They just snap on like that. So yeah, those are my velvet ones. And then these are just like a ruffle, and I sewed it, make a snap here, and they go on and off real easy. So I thought, yeah, heck yeah, let's do that. So yeah, anyway, so back to the journal. Sorry about that. This Vintage Parisian Journal is 5 by 7.5. It's got 2 signatures. It's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It's a hardcover, real sturdy. It's got corner protectors, a lot of vintage ephemera, some authentic ephemera, postcards, a lot of collaging. That's my new thing. I don't know, I'm just really into the collaging thing lately. Sewing throughout, a lot of coffee dyed paper, trims, sari silk, stamping, French book pages, etc., etc. Okay, so anyway, back to this. When I was in the middle of this, I thought, oh, I don't know how I wasn't really like gung-ho on it, and I thought, I don't know how it's going to turn out. But I just kept working at it, and, you know, sometimes I'd tear things out and add and things like that, but I'm really happy with it now, and I'm sure it'll be for sale on my Etsy shop, because I am happy with it, so otherwise I wouldn't sell it. But there are some things that I've made that I won't sell either, so kind of like to do a combination of both, like giveaways and for presents and things like that. But anyway, so the cover is of this lovely lady, and then I did some messy stitching around here, and then just with a little snippet here, cluster. And then this brocade trim I got from Vanessa Clemens, and I'll link her below too, because a lot of the stuff, like this, is from her kit too. Well, it's not really a kit. It's a bunch of papers that she sent. A lot of vintage papers, just really worth the price. But anyway, so yeah. But I'll definitely link her below, and then some of the kits I use. I know there's Ruby and Pearl XO, and I have to look at the other ones. Maybe Uniquely Ella. I'll have to look. But anyway, getting back to this, this is a collage page. I used like a cardboard box, and this was ripped, so I thought I'm just gonna leave that. And then so I did some collaging throughout, and what I like to do is use these gelatos by Fiber Castle, and after it's all done, I just outline it. You could do it in a dark pencil as well, but I like this. This is my favorite color, so I use that. Yeah, and this is from Vanessa's, one of her papers. I mean, just beautiful. I could never do that, my coffee dyeing. And then I put these tabs on here. And so, yeah, this picture comes out. Some more of that messy stitching. Yeah. Some sari silk stitched on. And some more of that collaging. So, yeah, this is authentic. And here's some vintage ledger paper and a vintage postcard. It's original, not written on. And just an extra piece of paper and a lace pocket there. Yeah, I can't remember what kit that was from. It's a lot of little vintage Paris pictures. So I just did a little collaging there. This beautiful coffee dyed paper, again from Vanessa. And then this is what I had this. I got a couple of these magazines, vintage magazines from the early 1900s. And this is a vintage, vintage-ish, I guess, earring. So I put that on there. I thought that looked neat. And And then this guy just comes out. Just like that. He stays on there. It's a original vintage letter. And I didn't put anything in there. It's empty. Also worth noting, I'll come back to this page, but the book lies flat. So I didn't put any closure on there because it didn't really need one. It lies really flat. I did a hidden spine, and that always helps too. So, yeah. Getting back to this. She just flips over. Some collaging here. I did some stamping. I used these beads from Sheila Gingrich. I just bought some of those. Really beautiful glass beads. And here's some collaging, like I said, stamping and some sari silk. Some more collaging. I don't know what kind of paper this is. Really, real light. Tag. A little tuck spot here. And then this is a vintage postcard. Doesn't she look like Drew Barrymore? I asked my fiance and he says, well, I don't know. I think she does. Well, anyway, she's going right there. And just a tuck spot here. And there's a tuck spot here and here as well. This is a copy. Yeah. And coffee dyed paper. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the other side of that. There's some more of my collaging. I have to do another video of this. I did a whole book of collaging, children's book. God, was it? Just so relaxing. These are just some tags. Let's see one here. I got a little quote here. It says, she wanted no reminder of realities and responsibilities. And then just a little cluster here. And yeah, this book page is from Emma Jane Austen, and there is tuck spot behind here. And I had found her so interesting because I thought I read somewhere that women weren't allowed to ride bicycles. Well, maybe high society women were allowed, but yeah, there was a time period where women weren't allowed to ride bicycles, and that's something. And here's that. And then here we are in the middle of the book, and this is the bookmark. It's got a stopwatch, but it doesn't work. It's just a charm. Yeah, so that's included. And then here I did some, this is real stitching, hand sewing. And yeah, it just flips up there. And it's pattern paper behind her. And then some buttons attached to a little bulb pin. Okay, and there's a little tuck spot. Here's more of that collaging. I did a master board and just cut pieces up. That goes in there. And then I really like this image. I did some messy stitching and a little cluster here. And here's a tuck spot here with a letter, original letter. But this is 1964. Talks about going to Italy, France, so I thought I'd put that in there. So yeah, moving on. And a little tiny clip up here, one of these little tiny clips. And then this is an original. And if you open it, this is original letter as well. So yeah, there's really a lot of vintage, authentic vintage ephemera in here. And that's in French. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I can't read it, but looks really cool. Put that on later. Then, let's see, we're moving on. Got a vintage photo here, but it's not authentic. It's just from a kit. And then I used my my antique, my faux tape paper. I mean tape. Using alcohol inks. You've probably seen that before. And just a sari silk here with some lace. And this lady just comes, she's a loose. She just goes in there. Here's the middle. Some more of these beads. I can show that. Okay. There's a tuck spot up here. I just love this picture. It's Paris. I have to find out what kit this came from. I'll link that. I have to look it up. It's from a page of a vintage book. There we go. And some more tags. I think some of these are from, like, I recognize this. I think this is Amity Bloom. I've been watching her lately a lot. I mean, I just love her stuff. So I'm doing a lot of watching her videos lately. And I bought some of her kits as well. And this is authentic. Yeah, this picture, and then some stitching here. That's pretty. And a little tag on my master board. A little cluster here with a button, vintage button, and this is the last page. It's a really thin tag. It's gonna slide up in there. And like I said, that's that collaging. This is coffee dyed type fabric. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I probably will be listing this soon in my Etsy shop. Probably not today or even in a couple days, but it'll be up there pretty soon. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.